Kim is the U.S. citizen. Mohamed is from Cairo, Egypt. And the first time you ever came to the United States was 1 year and 3 months ago. Is that correct?
We used to come to visit my in-laws every 2 years. That's correct. But this is my first year and a half of permanently staying in the United States.
And how'd you guys meet?
I went there to teach, and I was looking for a place to live, actually.
You went where to teach? In Egypt?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I went to teach, and his dad was a real estate agent. His dad brought him to help with translation.
Right.
And then he just kind of became my knight in shining armor. He just helped with everything. And so I couldn't resist it.
You lived in Cairo for how long?
We lived in Cairo for about 10 years.
You started a life in Cairo. You were living in Cairo, Egypt. What decided or precipitated you to come to America now? You've been married or living together for a very long time.
We have 3 kids, and they were born and raised in Cairo, but they are Americans too. When we used to come and visit, they love how is it like here, and we were planning in the future anyway that they will be coming here to continue their college education. So we kind of took the initiative a little bit early. So that's why we decided to actually move in so our kids can go to college here. My case is a little bit easier. I mean, being married for long, I have 3 kids, and we have 3 kids in common. Our marriage is really stable for the past 12 years. In the process of getting my green card, we faced a lot of difficulties still because we were married 12 years overseas, and we had to actually try and prove that we were married for 12 years.
Oh,
So, what do you mean prove you were married? Don't you have a marriage certificate?
We do have a marriage certificate and birth certificates for the kids that was issued abroad from the United States Embassy and everything.
Right.
And we have all kind of a whole established file of life between us. But
and they still put you through the ringer.
We were concerned because we have friends who also have gone through the process, and they haven't been married as long as us, but they have had to create whole photo albums and all these things. So the night before the green card interview, I was putting together tons of pictures. So when we got there, I had a whole stack of pictures for her, and she's like, okay, I think 12 years and 3 kids, it's pretty obvious.
So when we went to our green card interview, before we went, we had faced difficulties of proving our income because we are a family of 5 in the United States. So we were basically, in the eyes of the authorities, under the poverty line. See, that's the case here. It was we should prove about $35,000 a year of income.
It's hard to prove it because you're both living in Cairo.
Yeah, so we didn't have any proof of income here in the United States. We own properties overseas, so we were able to show an estimate of how much they are and how easy they are to be liquidated into money.
Thank you very much for joining us. It's great to get people from different cultures, hear their story about coming to America.